Looks like they are prepping for it. Aggie starting with the lands between Rune. I'm assuming Ain will be starting with the same one as well. And we should have the countdown starting here. And here we go. There it is.
We going in. Also, we have a level 3 hype train, making a level 4 for this day 6 match day 1. Ainrun versus Aggie. Here we go. Reveal the bingo board.
Wormface, Valiant Gargoyles. Okay, very nice. Full deck design. The Grafted Scions on the board. Hey, did we see a Grafted Scion race?
Wait, yeah, I don't want to spoil it, but there we go. There we go. It is also in a... Wait, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
Wait a minute, where is it?
It is in the middle, which is an okay square, I would say. Not as important as a corner, maybe. But we will see. I think both of them will go for it. If not one of them or both miss it out.
I mean, they both have been practicing for it, so they should be both kind of contesting it, and they're both basically neck and neck right now. Yeah. And yeah, they're both going to be going for it right away.
Yeah, seems good. Seems good. Ain is a little bit ahead, right? So
yeah,
that's going to be interesting.
Ain is a little bit ahead here. Aggie doing his strat a little bit differently, but still gets the stagger here, which is really nice. And Ain gets hits!
Oh my god.
So Aggie just could chill. Aggie can chill right now. He just could take his time. Gets the bleed proc on. Oh, does Aggie get hit too? Uh-oh. People weren't practicing Grafted Scion enough. At the very least, though, Ain does have the head start here for first step. Grace. Oh. Gets the riposte here. Yeah, okay. That's Aggie's got that square. There we go. Goes ahead.
Jeez. That was close.
What? Very nice. Oh, marked the wrong square. Oh, I have the colors wrong. Let me change the colors. Hold on. I have the colors wrong. Oops, that's my bad.
All right. GG for Aggie with that square. It's okay for Ain, though. It's okay for Ain. It is obviously not good, but it's nothing is lost here. We do have Killer Boss on Torn the whole fight, which we saw in previous matches, which was really easy on the Pumpkin Head, for example. A Killer Boss with an incantation. I think so far we haven't seen that, right?
We have had it on the board, but we haven't had anyone actually do it, which most likely is going to be Catch Flame anyways, because that's like the best incantation to use. But hey, you never know. People have been pulling out all kinds of random strats lately in the whole bingo season, so maybe we'll see a different incantation. Maybe we'll see Black Flame Kill instead from Stormville. That's always an option too.
We have Killer Boss consumable only. Ain might rush for that. We will see. I'm not sure. It is definitely a rushable square. Leonine Misbegotten pretty far away. Killer Remembrance Boss hitless. I mean, I think this board is a really good mix out of early, mid, and a little bit late game with the Godskin Apostle maybe. But also a good mix out of killing oh, there's Morg! I didn't see it. Morg is there too. Killing bosses and acquire things, which is cool.
Yeah. The thing that's going to be interesting, by the way, is that we do have Limgrave bosses, but we also have Leonine Misbegotten, which is really out of the way for the most part. So it's going to be interesting who's going to go for this trap square, which is Leonine Misbegotten. And also, I think Ain had the question, by the way, in the Discord. He was asking about, does Leonine Misbegotten, does that mean I can kill any Misbegotten that's on there? No, it has to be Leonine Misbegotten in Castle Morn, because Castle Morn is the only Leonine Misbegotten in the game. It's by name, and like if you go to the duel fight in Caelid, for example, it's Misbegotten Warrior and Crucible Knight. It's not Leonine Misbegotten. So Leonine Misbegotten is specific to Castle Morn, so you have to go there for that specific one.
As well as I think in Mountaintops or somewhere in the north, there's a Misbegotten Crusader,
right?
Which also doesn't count,
right? Exactly.
It seems like Aggie is going for that consumable kill already.
Yeah, looks like. I wonder what Ain's thinking to go for here. Maybe he's going to be rushing consumables as well, but we do have Aggie going to go and do the throwing daggers on the Beast of Rumazula instead here. Should be a pretty fast fight for the most part. We've seen this quite a few times now at this point in time, which is really nice to see other people do it the way everybody else has been doing it. Although, to be fair, the Soldier of Godric one seemed to be very quick as well. The running's a little tough, but it's not the end of the world.
Aggie got smacked.
By Tree Sentinel? And Aggie's
by-
Ain's going for
Ain.
Soldier of Godric now for consumable.
No, Aggie got smacked. I just said.
Oh,
He
Aggie.
almost
Sorry,
died.
their names are so close. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my god, Aggie.
Their names are so close. He's got
Ooh,
25
Aggie,
throwing
Aggie.
daggers. He should be fine here.
Can't wait for tomorrow, Dino and Gino.
Oh yeah,
apologize
the
for
names.
the
Yeah,
mistakes, Chad.
that's gonna
We
be something.
apologize for future mistakes. I'm looking at the board right now.
And there
Domo,
we
tell
go.
me what line would you think would be a potential good bingo line? Where we would see someone maybe getting a bingo.
I mean, right now
I
we're
thought-
seeing basically Aggie going for all the easy squares right away and just like trying to like grab everything easy to take everything away from Ain as much as possible. Just trying to, I think if I was honestly in Aggie's position, I would force majority right away from the very
Totally.
beginning. Go for everything easy. I already have a 2-square advantage. I'm going to go for easy squares. However, like if we are going to go for a bingo line here,
I think this one is tough because in every corner is something slow. In the middle, somewhere too. I would go for majority if I would be a player probably.
I think the best would be probably row 3 is a decent row to go for.
I thought the same, but I'm not sure with the bell-bearing hunters.
There's a
that
there's
are
a Bellbring
kinda-
Hunter in Altus, so you wouldn't have to go to Kalit, which is clearing the precipice with Makar, so that would be a tunnel and a precipice, and then going for the Bellbring Hunter in Altus that is next to the Merchant. That one's easier anyways than the one in Kalit.
Yeah, it would be definitely a good play to get the Torrent boss, maybe do a cave, get the 4 memory stones, go through the precipice dungeon to get that too, and then finish off the bell-bearing hunters and maybe one phase then. I don't know. It's definitely a row, a line you can set up really well.
Grafted
But you
Sign
need
does
to do
count
it
towards Limgrave, by the way. Sorry, just thought I'd point that out real quick.
That's actually good because I didn't know that.
Yep.
That's very interesting. Yeah.
It's always been a Limgrave boss because it's right next to Castle Stormvale. Stormvale Castle.
True. It's kind of the same.
If you look at the map, it's literally like Stormvale Castle, and it's like right here off to the side.
And I will be getting ready here for the first.
Boom! Pod friend, thanks,
Pod friend.
Alexander. Appreciate you, buddy.
Thank you. Hopefully see you later. And Aggie's doing here exactly that. I think Aggie's play, I generally really like that. Is really just going for those easy squares. There's nothing to set up really. It is putting pressure on the player. Like he already has 3 squares, chat.
Yep. He's putting
I
a
wonder
lot
what
of pressure.
Ain thinks. I wonder what Ain's going for. Maybe Ain has already a line or something in mind he wants to go for. Maybe Dactus Medal. I'm not sure. But it is definitely a really good play. I focused watch. Now, how do I say that? I don't know. I realized. No, not realized. I just pointed out. I didn't point it out. Whatever. I saw from Aggie and some others literally going for the easy squares and don't care about setting up. Just do the early thing. Just get it out of the way, basically, right? And put pressure on the opponent. It's really, really nice.
Yeah, no, I think that's exactly, and like we see Ain just doing a lot of prep right now, grabbing the recipe as well for the sleep pots, and I think he's just going. He's like, okay, you know what? I already lost 3 squares. I'm gonna go for full prep. I'm gonna this is the mistake that I think, not necessarily the mistake, but this is the play. Basically, what Aggie is doing right now is what Ain did versus Josh, is where he just full throttled early game. Don't go for a somber weapon. Don't go for prep. Just bop, square, and not actually prep at all. And then at the late game, we saw that start to fall off because he didn't have enough damage. He didn't have enough stats. He didn't have enough money. And that might happen here with Aggie versus Ain, where Aggie is just forcing all the early squares. But if Ain can just start punishing lanes and force blocks, Ain's going to have that prep in his pocket that's going to give him the advantage in the late game, you know?
Yep, definitely. I think Ain does exactly need to do this right now. Is starting to block. The Dectus Medallion would be good. It's a good block. The roll, 4 column 4. I wonder what Aggy's gonna do now. He's on his way to Liurnia, and
Excuse me.
maybe he's going for the memory stones already. Maybe he's just prepping some grazes over there. Maybe he wants to go for the precipice dungeon into... Maybe he's actually going to do exactly what I said about roll 3. Like setting this up, basically.
I mean, it's already blocked, though. I mean, no, never mind. What am I talking about? Oh, so you're talking about... Yeah,
Aggie.
Aggie. Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry.
Yep. I do think Ain might be going for Dectus here. Looks like he is anyways. Well, it wouldn't be a bad play at all. That also gives him Altus access, which is really nice. And then maybe he goes for some bosses in Caelid right away. I'm not sure.
I don't know if Caelid is the best play here. I think it would be better to maybe just go for the Remembrance boss hit list. Something faster, you know?
Potentially.
Because something like going for the Caelid one, I mean, yes, it blocks something. It blocks like column 1, row 5, and the diagonal. But at the same time, on all of these lines, there's something slow. Caelid itself takes a long time, and maybe in that time, Eggy's, you know, getting other shit done, right?
I mean, yeah, but here's the other thing too: is if he goes to Caelid, for example, and then chooses Commander O'Neill, not only is that Commander standard that he can use to buff himself, that's also just a weapon he can use straight up. That's a Somber weapon. You can block row 1, column 4. You can then also have a Somber weapon to use, and you can go straight to doing other boss fights right away with that extra buff. So you don't have to have Golden Vow, which I don't even know if he grabbed Golden Vow. I think he just went straight for Alexander Jarshard, and then that's it.
And you get a bunch of runes. Right?
Yeah.
Which is really cool. Well,
and honestly, having Dectus would allow you to just rush Altus a little bit faster with Godskin Apostle, with Wormface, all these other Altus type squares, even the Bell Bearing Hunters. Oh, thanks for the raid. Welcome, everyone.
Oh, we do also have Return Thop's Academy key as well as Complete Forever Jades. Both also quite fast. Good one on Return Thop's Academy key is you have to kill the Red Wolf of Radagon before that, and he gives you a Memory Stone. And we do have 4 Memory Stones on the board, so that's a good combo.
Like I said, I think Aggie is just straight up just bum rushing all these different squares. Like, he's not necessarily, he doesn't have a plan. I think he's just going for square to square to square, just like creating more and more mental pressure on Ain as much as he can, rather than going for prep, which I think is not a bad play at all. I think if you do it in a very, there's like a fine line of like pressuring squares and rushing squares and then going slowly moving into prep mode into late game. Like, if you're able to balance that out, like, that's a very, very powerful player to play against.
Yeah, I think it worked out for Aggie many times by now, right?
Yeah, and looks like that. He has Liurnia prep now with some graces, and he's going back, and he's going into prep now himself. He grabbed the strength tier. He might be grabbing Golden Vow, or at the very least, Alexander's Jar Shard. And maybe he's going for full Dectus now, too.
I think the good thing, or what happened in the past is already with Aggie, is like that he's exactly doing that, going for those rushable squares. And then later on he's like, oh wait, I could do a bingo line here, and then he's gonna do that. I think that happened like once or twice already, where he was like within the game saw then a bingo line possible, and then was like, okay, I'm gonna go for that now. Like an hour in or something, I don't know.
Well, here we go, one more Alexander kill here by chance.
Here.
Triple hit. And I'm surprising that they don't do the dialogue real quick with Alexander, by the way, to get the Exalted Flesh, because that would be useful a little bit. Hey! Pod friend. That is 2 Alexanders already.
Did Aggie do the Alexander thing now too?
I don't know. Did he? I wasn't paying attention.
I don't know. It looked like for a second he raises. He did.
He did.
What a chat.
That's pretty funny.
What a chat, man. He did.
And we have, yeah, I think he's going to grab the other half here, Ain is anyways, for his full deck disc. That's going to be 1 square for Ain now. It's going to be really nice for him to be on the board grabbing or blocking row 4, column 4. That's going to be really effective, actually. And also blocking the diagonal, the potential diagonal anyways.
Yeah.
Definitely a good square to go for.
I mean, he basically got us in his bag already, which is very, very nice. I think that's a good block because I don't think row 5 as well as column 2 is a square Aggy's gonna go for right now. I think it would be good for Ain if he would just get the Spirit Ash square just to block column 2, just to make sure that's block 2, and then maybe go on, you know, getting some squares done himself. I think he blocked then enough because if I would be Ain, I would assuming that Aggy is not going for row 5, right? So GG for Ain being on the board now, easy.
Potentially, yeah. And there's Ain's for a square now, 3-1 in squares. I'm kind of interested right now is the whole remembrance thing that's going on here, where no one's doing hitless Godric, no one's doing incantation Godric. And I think like the players are both kind of relying on the other person to do that because that means that they stat dumped. That means that they bought the Finger Seal and they bought Catch Flame. You know what I mean? It kind of indicates to the other player what they've been doing for the last 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, you know, they've done some prep now. They've gone for this boss, which means I don't have to do that now. Like that's something actually off my plate. That's more of a nuisance of a square than it is a beneficial square. So that's gonna be interesting to see overall. I think it's gonna be a late square to be claimed. I think as the incantations one, at the very least.
Aggy's going to the round table hold.
Good old round hold table, ladies and gentlemen.
Hold table round. There we are. While Ain is actually going to Weeping.
He might be rushing the Everjails at this point now. So he's going to go and grab the Bloodhound Fang. That's going to be a good weapon, obviously, to use in bingo. We've seen that many, many times at this point. But I think he's maybe rushing the diagonal here, which would be a very interesting play. He's got Dectus, which means he can go for Godskin Apostle in Altus instead. He could also go for Wormface right after Godskin Apostle. So if he forces Everjails here, and he's right next to Castle Morn and Weeping, he could go for Everjails straight to Leonidas Begotten and then just force Altus.
Altus, exactly. I think that would be actually a really, really good play that fits together because we saw with Bloodhound Fang, Wormface is a joke, as well as Godskin Apostle is not a big deal. Please, Ain, dodge here, don't die. This would lose a lot of time for you here.
Oh, wrong one, sorry.
Don't do it, don't!
There's the heal.
Good. He has no heals left. On sheet. Oh.
Very close here. There we go. There's the R1 that he needed.
Spicy.
Yes, a little
spicy. We were like, oh, that was close.
That means he can definitely go for... He does have that Grace, by the way, still in Kaled as well, so he can go for a good old Humongous that we've seen him grab a couple of times already before. That's another Everjail he can grab. And then Aiden and Balls and Liurnia. Bada bing, bada boom. That's 4 Everjails.
Yep.
And it looks
getting
like
those Everjails and Liurnia as well as then go for Leonine. We were just talked, right?
Yeah.
Dude, I recently used the Bloodhound Fang for the very first time my entire life in a randomizer run, and I understood why everyone is using that weapon.
It's a really good weapon. It really is. But it looks like that also Aggie's going straight for that Falling Star Beast square, by the way, taking the Celia Tunnel teleporter and just straight bum rushing it here towards the Falling Star Beast with a +2 Uchi, I believe, which is very interesting. And it's not that hard if you know the fight. It's actually pretty straightforward, I want to say. I know a lot of people are going to be like, "Dumb, that's not true. Falling Star Beast kicked my ass." I get it.
Yeah.
But if you've spent as much time in Elden Ring as Aggie and Ain and the other players, Falling Star Beast is quite predictable, I would say, and pretty straightforward for the most part.
That's copium.
Oh, and
he gets sniped.
He's got a laser beam. Dude, Kindred of Rot, man, I swear.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with them. I don't know who thought that was a good idea.
Yeah, I don't know. It's definitely really obnoxious. I'm not a fan of Kindred of Rot. One of my least favorite enemies in the game.
Like, why did they give him like 5 to 6 projectiles? Why not just 2 or 3, right? Why does it need to be like a one shot?
I don't know. It's definitely, I don't know. The interesting thing is though that He doesn't do ladder skip.
No. Maybe he is not confident with it, or
It's a little bit of a hard skip. I'm not gonna lie. It took me quite a while too. I think I did it on stream like last week or something like that. It does take a little bit, but you have to kill the other Kindred of Rot so he doesn't cancel you out of doing the actual jump.
Yeah, no, I think, Chad, on Kindred of Rot, you really can see that an easy mode is missing.
And what's really nice though is he can grab the Somber 4 here, by the way, that's on the wall real quick. So he already has that at the very least. And when he's done with his tunnel, he can go outside and grab the Somber 5 and the Ravine as well, which is really cool too. It's gonna be very, very useful for when he goes to upgrade.
Do you think he's going for Leonine right now? Or is he just getting the Grace? Because I think it would be better to just get the Grace and not do it now.
No, I think actually going for Leonine right now might not be a bad idea. Because if he grabs Leonine right now, that's just going to tell Aggie, okay, he's in Weeping. Why is he going for Weeping right away? Maybe he's trying to just force, you know, square advantage. I don't think that's like grabbing Leonine would give away that you're going for the diagonal. Unless he sees the Dectus as well, and he's like, okay, you know what, I would need Dectus for Godskin Apostle, most likely, and I would need Dectus for Wormface. Maybe he is trying to force it, but...
I'm sorry, Domo, full screen please on Aggie here. The ref saying full screen on Aggie.
Sure.
Okay, go ahead.
But yeah, I don't know. It depends on the player and like what they see, you know, or what they feel like is necessary to respond to. Nice little dodge there. But if I were Ain, like Leonine Misbegotten is not a bad call, and we see him going into Castle Morn right now. So I think he's going straight for it and just finishing it first, and then going for the other talisman. Oh, the grab attack! Is he dead? I think he's dead. Boom! Being thrown, ragdolled into the corner there.
That's not a lot of damage. That is not looking. That's looking tough. As like. Uchi 2 for this fight is...
It's not easy. I mean, you gotta keep in mind, it's also slicing damage, and Falling Star Beast is kind of resistant to slicing damage. I think bonk damage is really good against Falling Star Beast, as far as I remember. Striking damage, not bonk damage. Same thing, whatever.
Oh,
well, at least he has the ladder this time, so that's very nice.
I really hope it's not becoming an Falling Star Beast incident here for Aggie, and he's about to lose a lot of time up to this point where he maybe has to pivot it. But that obviously would help Ain a lot, who's doing here a lot of...
he's dying. That was close. Almost screwed up the Castle Morn skip here. Almost fell off and fell into the abyss. And here we go. Ain, take two. Take two on Falling Star Beast.
Take two.
Hey, look, the damage isn't bad, though, if you get the unsheaths correctly. Oh, yeah. Okay, well.
Maybe don't just shut the fuck up. Maybe, I don't know.
Hey, you know what? That's not my problem, okay?
You know what happened the last time, okay?
There's a famous saying called sucks to suck. So, you know.
No, he gets sucks to suck that shit. What do we do? While Ain is here speed running to... What is he doing? Oh, I've never seen that before.
Yeah, it's a really nice skip through Castle Morn here. Just gotta be careful here with those. Cool. You should be getting actually a stagger here soon. One more unsheath should do it. There we go. There's the jump attack. Unsheath onto the head into a possible riposte here. Good game. Good game. Can't do it because he's laying on the bonfire thing. Yeah, I forgot that's called. It's something.
Fire?
It's the fire pit thing, calendar. I don't know.
Fire, Schmeier.
Chandelier on the ground, in flames.
Another stagger?
Yeah, it doesn't have a very high poise, to be honest. Look at that. Look at that damage.
Huh?
Look at that damage. Uchi pulling its weight yet again. Unsheath here, and he should be fine. Doesn't greed the unsheath though.
Very good.
Misses the jump attack. This is very unfortunate for Aggie here. Vitality isn't real. Falling Star Beast doesn't want to give up. There we go. GG's to Aggie there. And we have now Ain on Leonine Misbegotten.
On Ain here with Leonine Misbegotten. Almost, chat. Almost. But he got it. Very nice.
Nice unsheath on the Leonine Misbegotten here. Does get the repose. Should get a bleed proc here soon. Possibly the next unsheath should do a bleed proc. Nope. This one? Nope.
Uh,
This one? Nope.
there you go.
Here it is. Ba-boom! Nope. Never mind. No bleed proc at all. Maybe it already happened. I just missed it.
Yep.
There we go, though. Ain grabbing a second square on the board. 2-4. 4-2.
Interesting. And now Aggie knows, oh, Leonine Misbegotten. Oh, is he maybe going for that column? We will see.
And Ain grabbing the Somberstone 1, by the way, here. That's behind the wall. That's going to be very useful for him to upgrade the Bloodhound Fang. That's going to be very nice.
You know what would be generally now a good play? I feel like, even though it takes a long while, going for that Precipice dungeon as Aggie and then doing Warm Face.
That is an option, but I think actually trying to contest Everjails might be a better play because Aggie already has Graces and Liurnia. He already has access to Aiden. He already has access to balls. Ain doesn't have that. That's what Ain's going for right now. He's going for Liurnia access right now, which Aggie already has. So Aggie could technically contest Everjails.
The thing is, though, with Everjails or like with Warmface, what my thought is, he has then the column 3 pressure on Ain.
Yeah.
Where only 2 is missing, as well as he just need 1 more tunnel and has then the row 3 pressure as well.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Yeah.
I definitely agree. That's definitely more of a long-term play. But I think from a player's perspective, if you're looking at the next closest thing that someone could finish, it's going to be Everjails, right? If you're going to try and block, or you're trying to catch someone in the middle of them doing a square, it's going to be Everjails.
Oh, very smart here from LilAggy going for the Bloodhound Fang, as well as beating the Fallen Hound Everjail. Maybe he's going to do exactly that right now, getting the Bloodhound and then rushing through the Everjails.
That would be the fast blocking play at the very least, and also create a lot of pressure again for Ain here, trying to have to deal with the fact that that it would be 5 squares to 2, and there's a lot of options now for Aggie. Then very nice Bloodhound Knight kill here.
Quick kill, damn. Jeez.
And we do have Ain now in Liurnia, and Aggie can go ahead and just upgrade if he wants to. He has the money to level up and use the Bloodhound Fang as well, which I think Ain doesn't have the money yet to actually use the Bloodhound Fang efficiently.
Really?
Yeah.
Like I mean, he has 9,000 runes. Maybe he can just, level up.
He can probably level up right now and grab it, but I think just right now he doesn't have the stats.
Oh, was it a little bit high for Aggie? No, still worked out.
And
was close, though.
He's probably going to go ahead and go to EG straight away, upgrade the Bloodhound Fang, and then swap over and rush Everjails is probably what he's going to be doing.
Would be a really good play.
Honestly, yeah, maybe completing Leonine Misbegotten might not have been the best play. Just grabbing the Graces instead and coming back might have been better. But the other problem is also you got to keep in mind is that it was 4-1 at that point with squares. If you're only at 1 square and then you're going to try and do half square strategies, that's a very risky play to be like, hey, I'm already behind by 3 squares. Now I'm going to try and mind game the hell out of him to sneak a bingo. That's a really high risk, high reward type of play, and that could backfire very, very fast as well.
That's true. That's true. I mean, he had the Bloodhound Fang though, right? I mean, he needed runes anyways. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't matter.
It's tough.
It comes down to Ain being quick enough to get the last 3 averages before Aggie is doing it. Difference though is that Aggie is ahead right now in Leonia. Also already has the Bloodhound Everjail. The whole thing with getting to Leonine just takes a long time, Chad. And now in the time where Ain just got to Leonia and is now his way to EG, Aggie already had Leonia, right? And he was ahead basically. So we will see.
Looks like Aggie just went to Third Church of America, by the way, so he's not going for Everjails. He might be going actually. Is he going for Dectus now?
What the fuck was that, dude?
Yeah, he was fat rolling. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Memory Stone.
No, he's going for Dectus. This is the only thing that's really here is Dectus. That's pretty much it. I wonder why he's thinking of Dectus. I think he's just worried about Woundface and Godskin Apostle. So I think he's just prepping for it just in case. In case Ain is already on his way to 4 Everjails and he can't contest 4 Everjails, he would be screwed out of Godskin Apostle and Wormface. right away if he tries to contest that square. So I think he's prepping for Altus access just in case he doesn't get Everjails.
The thing is now this takes a lot of, like not a lot of, a bunch of time now for Aggie to get Dectus, but overall it is definitely faster than going through the Precipice dungeon with Makar and so on, right? It's a quicker play. Oh no, he's getting the, oh no, he's just getting some Tuna's Lilies, I guess. Why do you need sleep pots for? Oh, the Godskin Apostle? Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I definitely use a sleep strat versus the Godskin Apostle. It's honestly like Godskin Noble you can do easily without sleep. I think it's one of the easier fights for sure. Godskin Noble is way easier than Apostle. And sleeping Apostle is just way more comfortable for sure.
That's true. Especially, yeah, because for everyone who doesn't know, for Noble you just need 1 parry. For Apostle you need 2, which sucks, right?
Yeah, you need to parry Apostle twice to actually be able to riposte, which is
when
tough.
do we get the parry Noble, parry Apostle video?
I'm working on it, man. I'm working on it.
Good.
That's the Noble one I'm working on. The Apostle one, that's gonna take a hot minute because that is a nightmare to parry. I'm not gonna lie. And here we have
that's
Ain.
what I'm saying. Like people constantly saying, "Damn, Zoodle, tell Domo," and I'm like, man, I can, you know.
Good old Aiden. We've seen Aiden kill quite a few players already with how much damage he can pull out with that flail. By the way. I think one of the most unpredictable Everjails based on just like his poise sometimes being too good.
Too many A people on the screen right now with Aggie, Ain, Aiden. Too much going on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. There we go. There's the slap. He does roll the slap though. Very, very nice.
Very nice.
He should get a bleed proc here soon. I keep saying that. It never happens. And we have Aggie right now currently in Dragon Burrow going for that second half of the Dectus, by the way, just prepping for Altus access just in case. And this would be Ain's second Everjail after he finishes this.
Yeah.
Nice roll. Does miss it again.
We'll probably go for balls, huh? Because the Memory Stone is close too.
Aiden just stalling with all these Fell of the God spells.
Oh, that was actually, that was an anime. That was straight out of an anime chat. Did you see that? Damn.
It's gotta be careful here. He does heal one more time just to make
right?
sure. Huh?
He has no mana.
Yeah, he has no mana. Yeah, he only had 1 blue flask. There we go, though.
There was a bleed at the end.
Yeah, bleed proc at the very end there.
All right. What is he doing? What is he going for? Dragon Burrow?
I think he's going straight for Humongous here. His third Everjail for Humongous.
Mungus.
Yep, there he goes. He's going straight towards that Everjail that he needs.
What's his actual name? Huges? What's his name?
Battle Mage Hughes, but we call him Humongous.
Hughes? You say Hughes?
Hughes? I don't give a damn.
I don't know. No, I'm asking. I'm not. I don't know.
I think it's Hughes. You might be right. It might be Hughes.
Hughes. Okay.
Hugus?
Hugo.
Hugo.
Huge ass.
Battle Mage Hugo.
All right. Yeah, there you are. There we are, Ain at Celia's Everjail with huge ass mongoose something. Here we are.
Battle Mage Hugh. He's got to definitely do the unsheath or jump attacks at the very least to cancel out some of these sorceries. There we go. He's got to be careful. Oh!
The club.
That stone club is smacking the shit out of him. He's got to be careful here.
Don't do it.
Good heavens, that was close.
Oh, you, not the head. What is happening?
He's got to be really careful here. There, he does get the stagger on Battle Mage. And I think Aggie's just running straight towards Godskin Apostle, by the way, in Kayla Tower.
Oh, no mana hammer. He was putting out his hammer. There's the club.
There we go. There's the bleed proc. There's the repose.
Stagger.
2 more on sheaths, and they should be fine. This should be his third Everjail for Ain. Kind of grabbing the diagonal here.
Oh,
And
yo, one more. Ah, do it.
there we go.
GG. Wonderful.
And Aggie already being proactive here and trying to block the diagonal by assuming that Ain's going for Everjails, and then that way just going for a different square at the very least, which is God's Gonna Apostle, which also activates column 1 and row 1 for him as well to possibly go for bingo-wise.
Dude, as soon as Ain gets now the last Everjail, the play with getting Dectus was for Aggie like the best play ever. And it's going to be a race for Warm Phase or Godskin Apostle.
I mean, Aggie's already going for Godskin Apostle. He's going for the one in the Divine Tower rather than the one in Altus.
Actually, I wanted to see that for a very long time.
Yeah, he's going for the Divine Tower Apostle instead. That's why he doesn't have to go to Altus. It is a little bit of a tougher boss fight, both Sleep Pots and a Bloodhound Fang. It's honestly not that bad. It's honestly a pretty straightforward fight for the most part. Just make sure that, you know, you get your rotations in and you get those bleed procs, and you're pretty much golden. You're pretty much guaranteed the fight.
Yeah, also can restore Radahn's Great Rune later, which is in the top right corner there.
Yep, grabbing the Gracier is definitely very useful, so he doesn't have to go up all this way again to restore the Radahn Great Rune. And having Dectus, by the way, you can activate Radahn fight now. You can go and activate the Grace, go to Radahn if you wanted to, and then activate the Radahn Great Rune.
How's incantations on Radahn? Probably pretty bad, huh?
It's not that bad because Radahn is weak to magic.
Oh, magic?
Yes.
Like in general, like also.
Yes.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, he's decently weak to it. Compared to Renala, he's like very weak.
Would be pretty good play then, huh? Radahn into with Remembrance, Incantations, and Hitless. Oui.
And we have Ain here going into his 4th Everjail. Balls, which we have seen has stomped some players out of a victory before. There is the stomp. maybe one more stomp.
Stupid thing, dude.
It's so funny when that happens. I'm not gonna lie. It's very enjoyable when people just get stomped and they're like, dude, I'm the tarnished. I'm the main character. Why am I getting stomped out of this Everjail? Let me in.
Oh, the sword. Oh!
Very nice dodges.
That was not very nice dodge. That was pure. That was not like, yeah, I know when to dodge. That was panicking, but it worked.
Another unsheath here does get the stagger.
GG.
He should get the bleed proc here, and that should be the kill here for Ain. 4th Everjail on the board.
Nope. There we go. GG's. 4th Everjail, and Aggie's looking at the board and is like, ha! You want a 4K bingo, huh? No. I'm gonna get that portrait right now. You stupid bitch. That's definitely what Aggie thinks right now.
That's his inside voice.
Yeah, that's how Aggie thinks. Gonna go for the Godskin Apostle. Easy clap with my I have keyboards. I have a lot of keyboards. I get them all. So I'm going to go with my Bloodhound Fang. Easy.
And we're going over to Aggie's screen now. Gonna be seeing possibly a good Godskin Apostle fight.
Oh, that's such a good host, man. That is. Ooh.
Dude, I love this boss room.
I was stuck here my first playthrough, but damn, this because he was so tough that was like stuck. Like it was not this type of I'm stuck here, I hate this. It was like stuck, man. I want to beat this boss now.
Yeah.
Really cool.
And he used the Exalted Flesh here, by the way, for some bonus damage. That's a very, very good move, using the Exalted Flesh. He should have this. Gets 1 bleed proc here. Apostle going into phase 2. That shouldn't be a problem at all. Honestly, phase 2 Apostle, I would say, is almost easier than phase 1.
Yeah, some easier punishes there, right?
Yeah, another bleed proc here. Gets another stagger. Should get another riposte. And does he have another sleep pot? He does. Yeah. Oh, he's got to be careful. Oh, that was dangerous. Oh, my God. Keeps his composure. Luckily, he leveled Vigor. There we go.
And now I want to see Ain's face. Boink.
Yeah, just a quick little oh wow from Ain there, seeing that he grabbed Godskin Apostle, blocking the diagonal. Very nice play from Aggie, activating now row 1 and column 1 as a potential bingo line.
Yeah, Ain is staying calm. He's staying focused. I really like that because I would have been like, man, you know. But he's like taking that like a bingo brawler, and it's going straight to I don't know, warm phrase maybe still. I don't know. We will see.
I think they're possibly just activating the Grace here because, honestly, all that Aggie has to do now is grab the Restore Radahn's Great Rune square, and he's blocked every single bingo for Ain already.
True.
All he has to grab is that top right corner square, and that is all bingo lines away from Ain, which means it activates a win condition of majority and bingo lines for Aggie.
Which is actually insane if you think about it, right? Actually crazy.
Yeah. But it's going to be very fun, too.
Truing.
Oh, and Aggie grabbing the last half of the deck, by the way. He only had the first half. He didn't have the full half here.
I wonder if he... What is Ain going for now? Warm phase still, maybe, just to block that out? Or is he doing something else? We will see. I wonder.
It looks like he's... I don't know.
If I would be Aggie now, I wouldn't like. I would be now like, damn, I blocked that bingo line for Ain. GG's. I wouldn't even maybe worry about Radahn too much. I would just go for the easy things. You know, just continuing doing the easy stuff.
I mean, what Ain could do here is he can grab memory stones, but he can also cheese Knight's Cavalry. There's 5 Caled bosses, which is the bottom left square, so he could do technically both and start working towards 5 bosses in Caled. That's definitely not a bad option here.
Yeah, he already has how many? 2? 1?
Wait, Aggie didn't even have the first half of the Dectus. He just had the Graces, just in case.
Yeah.
Oh. I thought he at least grabbed the Fort Height one, but I guess not. What do you think? What do you think right now are the chances that we see Moog? By the way,
we're not gonna see Moog. We're not gonna see Moog. We're 40 minutes in, and there is still so much open to work on, especially like longer things like Caled 5 bosses, Slimgrave 8 bosses. You know, a bunch of bell-bearing hunters, a bunch of assassins over there.
Okay. How about 20%?
Okay.
20%.
Yeah, maybe.
Hey, I'll take it. 1 out of 5.
It's not like I'm not want to be an ass. Like I want to see it too, right? But I'm just being honest because honestly, dude, Moog race would be pork. But
yeah.
You know what we need? You know what we need? We need like some shit like I don't know, like this Moog plus the 50. No, level 60. Like level 60 in the middle or something. Yeah. And then Moog as well somewhere. You know, maybe even in the same line. And then maybe even the 50k. Oh, okay, and then we have a bingo board.
Yeah, just make everything around Moog just so it happens. Just like everything the whole board is just Moog, man. Give me Magnus. Give me 50k. Give me level 60.
If we're not getting a Moog till the finals, we just make them force fighting Moog and say, if you get Moog, you get 10 points and win. Instant race for Moog.
And we have Ain here trying to pull off the Knight's Cavalry cheese, but we're going to have some quit-outs here. And Aggie going for a Catacomb. Or prepping a Catacomb. I think he's in Weeping right now, right? No, he's not. He's I don't know where he is, I'll be honest. I wasn't paying attention.
He's a duelist, right?
Oh, he's at the duelist Catacomb.
Maybe because he thought he's the assassin, or it counts as a tunnel? I don't know.
I think Limgrave bosses. I think he's just prepping for 8 Limgrave bosses, just in case he has to rush through those.
Maybe. Isn't that like a Limgrave boss? Like, is there not an assassin in Limgrave? Like the half HP one? Is that not Limgrave?
Yeah.
Is that one? Yeah.
Yeah, that's a Limgrave. Yeah. They could definitely go for that. Oh my good heavens, my speech.
Kill 3 duo trio bosses as well. It's gonna take a while till we see that. Yeah, like, hey, it could be easy how we said at the start, a 2-hour match, right? Don't think Aggie's here going for any bingo line, and Ain has enough to do with quit out, so.
Go Imp City here. Got 4 Imps trying to beat the hell out of Aggie as he's trying to make his way towards the duelist.
Hello, Knights cover. Did he de-aggro?
I think he reset.
Yeah, but he jumped down.
Yeah, it's happened before where like he'll jump off, but he'll land on an area where he doesn't technically insta-die.
Stupid game, dude.
Patched live on stream, Pog?
Yeah, actually.
Oh, looks like Aggie is going for Duelist, but he's using summons. And his summon is distracted by the imps outside. The rotten dog is like, you know what? Excuse me, dude.
What are you doing?
Wait, what am I attacking? The boss or the dogs? I mean, the imps.
Green died on the other strat. He wanted to go save with the other strat and died. What's happening, guys?
There we go. Rotten dog now actually in the zone. I think Aggie's just hoping straight for a rotten status effect here on Duelist, but the dog is just getting slapped around. Maybe a couple more bites.
One more? One more? Oh, no, dog is about to die.
Oh, no, Aggie just got picked up.
He's not rotten.
Oh, he's rotten now. He's rotten.
Rotten?
He should be fine.
Yeah.
He should be okay. Why did he go? I guess going for Duelist is still a Limgrave boss, but because he already did Beast of Missoula with consumables. That's why.
Yeah.
I was trying to figure out like why he was doing
Limgrave boss and Spirit Ashes only, which was really good.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
It would be such a good play from Aggie if he would go for O'Neil, actually, even though it takes a while, because he has advantage on the Somber Bell bearings. And then he just needs to do Radan and then it's done basically, because he got the grays right for the Great Rune. So good, like, done.
Sure. I don't know if the Duelist is gonna die from rot. By the way, this is looking a little close, if I'm being honest.
Ain, jumperoo.
There we go. Cheese on Knight's Cavalry. Ain does get the cheese on Knight's Cavalry here. Second boss in Kaled, I believe. All right, he's got Battle Mage, Humongous, and he's got Knight's Cavalry.
Yeah, second, yeah.
I don't know if this rot is enough. I feel like it's going to expire in the next, like, 5 or 6 ticks here.
Hey, I think Aggie tested this. I think he knows. I don't think he's like, you know what, let's try Duelist.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
How much you want to bet that this actually expires before Duelist dies?
5-pack.
A 5-pack? I don't know. It's getting a little close. To imagine, like, it stops right here. Damn, dude, that lasted so much longer than I thought. I didn't say I agree. I didn't say I agree to the 5-pack. I'm just saying.
Oh, he's pitching out.
I didn't say I agree. I was just like, yo, that's a lot of money. That's all I said.
I have 1,000 witnesses.
Oh Lord. And it looks like we're going for the O'Neil cheese now. And Aggie, 6-3.
6-3. I think it would be a good play to go for Warm Phase now, just to get that done. You know, in the middle, good square to the diagonal, the row 3, column 3. But dude, he is doing Commander O'Neil.
Yep, I think what he's going for here, he's going for straight for Commander O'Neil, and they can grab the Stomperstone Bell Bearing from Altus right away.
Yeah.
And then he can just go straight for Radan.
Radan is done.
Yep. The interesting thing is going to be who gets Somberstone Bell Bearing 2 first, but Aggie already beat the Falling Star Beast for Somberstone Bell Bearing 1. Ain doesn't.
And he's straight up fighting him. That's really smart, actually.
Yep. A lot of bleed procs, takes less time for the most part. Do I imagine if he parried?
Can you parry him?
Yeah, you can parry all those hits.
Damn.
All of those hits you can parry. It's very, very nice.
Didn't get that. Ooh! Did these stupid arrow guys like...
Oh, yeah,
shut up?
Looking very solid though for Aggie here. This might be a 1-hour bingo, to be honest. Another bleed proc here. Not a stagger though. I'm really surprised. Like, how much poise does Commander O'Neil have? 120?
I think Ain is going for Commander O'Neil now too. A tiny bit too late. Unless Aggie, I don't want to jinx or anything, right? I don't want to put a curse on something. Aggie dying here would be obviously not good for him, but good for Ain.
And these axe guys, the clones, they do a lot of damage.
Yeah.
So he's got to be really careful here. He's got to be really careful here.
We better to go for some bamboozles than, you know, trying to fight Commander O'Neill while the axe guys are there. Oh, fuck!
So, Zoodle, how would you explain what you just did?
Give Ain a chance. Make it not a 1 hour bingo. It's for content. Very, very.
Oh, Aggie just died again.
We just, guys, do you want this done in 1 hour? Or do you want to see some fucking racing here? Okay, this is bingo brawlers and not easy 1 hour bingo, right?
We're gonna have some babooshing going on, by the way.
Yeah.
Some good old babooshes.
And is basically ahead right now. Let's see for how long. Any babooshes in chat?
Can we get a baboosh spam? A little baboosh?
Any baboosh spam? Finally, it's happening, chat. It's your time to shine.
Baboosh. There we go. That's our first baboosh for Ain now.
Guys, every single time when you see a baboosh, you type in the emote.
Do we get a second baboosh here? Second baboosh. This is actually Ain is okay. They're kind of tied right now for health, I would say.
Tied, but it's dangerous for Aggie here.
It's very dangerous for Aggie. If Aggie dies again, this is Ain square. If Aggie dies again, this is Ain square because this is basically like a guaranteed kill. Baboosh! There we go.
Yeah, Aggie just died.
And this is the throw of the century. Nah, I'm just playing. But this is definitely not looking very good.
Not looking good for him. He wants to go for that quick kill there with obviously doable with the Bloodhound thing, but it's very, very tough.
This is looking very close. Honestly, if Aggie gets a lot of bleed procs here, he might be able to catch up. But at this point in time, Commander O'Neill is at half health on Ain's screen.
I think even more, right?
Yep, now it's even more. Now it's even more. Yep. Aggie is going to lose Commander O'Neill.
Which would be really good for Ain.
And really one more baboosh. Baboosh. Two more babooshes.
That's the son from the other guy?
That's the son from Commander O'Neill, yes. The one in Consecrated Snowfield.
Yeah, and instead of Ice, he's doing Rotten?
Yeah, I guess. Because he's
in the Rotten Lake.
A rotten person.
Rotten person. Good one, boss.
Thank you, thank you. Is this one more baboosh? Here we go. Baboosh!
GG!
Commander O'Neill for Ain!
And Aggie saw that he thinks like, fuck, man, damn it.
That could have been the ticket for Aggie, by the way, to solidify that row 1 bingo. Yep. But baboosh takes the dub.
Very good block by Ain. Very good block. Absolutely stunning.
And Aggie is like, you know what, I'm going to finish this fight because, to be fair, like I said before, Commander Standard, not a bad weapon, not a bad weapon to have in your back pocket. It does boost your defense and your attack.
Yep. As well, Ain just got a Caleb boss, another one. And
we're both dying.
Column 1, he needs to continue now blocking Aggie. It's very, very important.
I have a hard time with Commander Standard, and you're just having a hard time with Caleb. We're falling apart, man.
Yeah, we was
in shambles.
Warm up your GGs.
There we go. Runes. That is yeah.
Third Caleb boss for Ain.
Yep. Is he going for the Deathbird here? He could go for the gravity kill on the Deathbird. That would be fun to watch, dude. Imagine he does the Deathbird gravity cheese. Oh, he doesn't. Oh, never mind.
No. It would be good if he would just go for Radan. Man.
Yeah, I was excited to see the gravity
Like
cheese.
a hitless boss. He needs to still get that column 3 out. Unless he does Warm Face would be so good for Ain. That would be so good.
Yeah, I agree. Warm Face wouldn't be a bad pick at all.
Yeah. I think he's done then, right? If he does now Warm Face and then the Caled bosses, he blocked everything.
Yeah, actually that's true. Yeah, if he gets Warm Face and then 5 Caled bosses, then they're both going for majority at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe we see a Mo Grace, dude. Could you just write me something? Oh, I know.
Dude, this made everything so much more interesting.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Be honest, if Aggie would have gone, O'Neal would have been basic. I don't think Aim would have had a chance to block everything. Because Aggie was ahead on the Restore, the Radan's Great Rune. He was ahead on the Bell Bearing. Would have been easy bingo for Aggie, I think. So it was a really, really good choice to go for, dude, you guys don't have to tell him that I cursed him this time. Like, what the fuck, man?
Bro, what do you mean? I get shit all the time, dude. Just put it on your shoulder and be like, you know what? I did that. You know what? That was all me. Brain power. You know what I mean?
Oh, I know.
Be the Giga Chad I know you can be. Take responsibility for your curses.
It was only your fault. Aggie did nothing wrong, sure. All right, sucks to suck, I would say.
Yeah, exactly. That's the sucks to suck clause right there in action.
Now, I play now with the big boys. Right, Domo?
Oh, man. All right, here we go. Yeah, Ain's going for Warm Face.
Let's see some damage. Yoink.
There we go. He should get a stagger here soon. Warm Face does have pretty low poise. Why is Ain one-handing the Bloodhound, though?
Looks cool. You know, like...
It's like one strapping in school with a backpack rather than two strapping. Were you a one strapper or two strapper?
Two, definitely.
I was a one strapper.
Nah, I was not.
I don't know. I don't know. It felt nice. Should get oh! Headbutt City. Gotta be careful here.
Oh. That's a headbutt.
That's definitely a headbutt. So you gotta be very careful here. Getting a nice grab attack here. Very, very nice. Can go for an L2, R2. He's gotta be careful. Oh! Gets a little sucky. And there he goes. There is a Stake of America, though. Stake of America on that one. So at least he's lucky and has that.
Making his way to altars, maybe to snipe that middle square. Do we see a revenge on the O'Neal?
Maybe. Although he is pretty far away.
I'm gonna get that now. Would be bad for Ain. Really good for Aggie.
I don't know. Aggie's really far away, though. I don't know if he's going to make it just in time. But if Ain gets a good fight here on Warm Face, he should have him dead the next 10 seconds here.
I don't know what he's doing. Like, do you not just need to be like keep staying behind him or something?
Well, the problem is sometimes those guys that Ain just killed, those tree guys that are blocking Warm Face. There is a stagger. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much. Look at that damage. There goes Warm Face off of the board. That is Ain's square right there. Warm Face.
Very nice. That was the most important square right now for Ain to block so many things and go into majority. Ain really just needs to go to Caled, kill 2 more bosses and block the last column 1 so he can force majority out as well. We have right now 6-5, chat. actual race.
And we see Aggie here already pivoting all the way back to Caled. He's going straight for Radahn, I think, at this point. And Ain has 3 bosses in Caled. Radahn would be a 4th. At the very least, he could forfeit the Radahn Great Rune Square. Give that to Aggie, right? That way, Aggie's blocking all the bingos from Ain, but Ain grabbing kill 5 bosses in Caled blocks all the bingos for Aggie. They're both blocking each other and going straight into majority, both at the same time.
Do you think one of them is going to do it incantation only? Probably not, right? They just
Probably
think,
not.
Bloodhound Fang, quick as possible, let's go.
Yeah, there's too much pressure. There's too much pressure to get that right now. That incantations just seems too much out of the way. Probably they both haven't done Godric yet. They could easily do incantations on Godric.
Or a Moke. I mean, right?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, sure. Sure. I mean, Black Flame Moog honestly would not be that bad, but Catch Flame, not happening. Not happening. This would be Aggie's 3rd boss, I believe. Right?
No, he did
Second
Command
boss?
O'Neill. Oh,
Falling Star
Apostle
Beast.
3rd. Yeah, you're right.
No, Falling Star Beast. This is
That would be
4th.
the 4th. Yeah.
I almost did this, but
oh
it's
my
this.
God, they both fighting right now for the 4th.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
So this is a 5 Caleb bosses race into restore Radahn's Great Rune race, which Aggie has a huge head start on, by the way. Which I wonder. I think Ain knows that Aggie actually did the Godskin Apostle in Caled and not the Godskin Apostle in Altus.
Because why would you not go for Worm Face and rather go for the one in Windmill Village? That would be stupid.
Right.
Way too far away.
And Aggie grabbing that Somber 5 real quick and upgrading. And then porting back. And Ain just being like, you know what? I'm not going to upgrade. I'm going to grab it. I'll use it later. I'll use it later.
Yep. Ain is ahead right now.
So Ain with
have a Radahn race. Very nice.
Ain with a +4 Bloodhound Fang. Aggie with a +5 Bloodhound Fang. Very interesting. At the very least, Aggie will be getting the Radahn's Great Rune.
Yeah,
Square.
that's true. And blocks.
All the bingos.
It gets majority, right?
Yep.
I hope Ain is going straight after this for some easy.
Oh, he's at 6.
Caleb
Yeah, yeah. He's at +6, not +5. So he's got +6 versus +4 Bloodhound Fang.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming they're going for the summons, and yeah, they are going for the summons. That's the smarter play anyways, trying to get a stagger off before phase 2 starts.
Let's see.
Ain not getting good RNG here. Has to get the step down. There we go. There's the step down attack. Goes straight for some of these charged R2s.
Looks like R1s.
Yeah, he's going for R1s instead. I would go for R2s. Charged R2s.
I think he really wants to get that.
Oh, he's got to be careful.
Lead
That
out.
attack is scary
that was
sometimes.
sick.
There we
That
go.
looked good.
And now Aggie
very
also.
nice. Very good play here by Ain right now. Should get the stagger now, maybe?
Oh, got the stagger before the
Before
shockwave.
the explosion.
I wonder if that cancels him. He's going straight to space. Space program
Ah,
Radahn.
That would have been so cool if he would have gotten the explosion again or something.
I believe that's also
So
hitless.
very important information.
Oh, Aggie got hit. He doesn't get hitless. He's resetting.
Oh!
Aggie is resetting to try and get hitless now.
Ain't still hitless?
He's got to be careful here. He should get this, though. He's got to be careful, though.
Oh.
Summons do mess up sometimes the timing and everything for dodges because the boss will sometimes aggro the summons instead. That can really throw you off. There we go, though.
He got it!
There we go. Very nice. Hitless Radahn. That is Ain's fourth
very
boss.
nice
By the way,
Ain.
6-6 in squares.
6-6. Dude, this is so good.
Good enough for Mogo?
Not good enough for Mo. We have
Hey,
1 hour
we're
in.
not good enough for Mo.
Things, oh, my man.
Ever seen Mogo right now?
I mean, bro, maybe? I mean, no, never mind.
I mean, I don't know, man. This is looking very interesting right now. Aggie could easily force Radahn's Great Rune right now. He does have advantage. He does have the Grace.
Easily.
If he just gets the kill here in the next like 15 seconds, he's got it. Ain is making his way towards the temple though. Oh, this is interesting. Space Program Radahn. If he ports out, this is literally a race to Divine Tower right now. This is a race to Divine Tower. But what?
But Aggie's ahead, right?
Aggie's ahead because he has the Grace. He gets hit though. Oh, if he dies, dude. Oh, he didn't die. Okay, Radahn died. Radahn died.
Whoa.
Aggie making his way up. He doesn't make it up the tower. My green screen's freaking out.
No, he can't port. He has to wait.
Yeah, I know. But Aggie had to quit up because he almost fell off the tower.
I saw.
Here we go. He's got to touch the Grace.
He's
Divine Tower Center. Okay, Aggie's already up on top on the Divine Tower. Ain isn't. Yeah, Aggie's got this. Yeah, Aggie's got this.
Aggie got
All right, hold on.
He's not only ahead, Chad. He's like already behind, like by in future terms, right? It already happened, even though it didn't happen.
It happened, but it didn't. Is that what you're saying?
It didn't. It basically happened. He's so ahead. It basically already happened, even though it didn't happen. That's how ahead he is. Like, think about it.
Oh,
really.
Geez. I'm trying to fix this.
Fix me? He's trying, chat. It's not working.
That's fine. There we go. Making his way up. This is going to be a huge loss for Ain, though, sadly. But he could force a 5th Kaled boss, at the very least.
You should do it right now.
He should, but he will be seeing it in just a few seconds here. He will be seeing it in just a few seconds.
Zoop.
There we go. Aggie claiming. Yeah. Ooh. There.
He's like, fuck, man. Oh, he's pissed, Chad.
And Aggie going straight for his 5th Knights Cavalry. He's going for Knights Cavalry. He's cheesing it. He's going to go grabbing the other square too.
Oh no!
This means
that would be so bad for Ain.
This means Ain has to get either 2 Black Knife Assassins or Bellbang Hunters or Thops' Academy Key. He has to get one of those 3. Ain could be going for double Pumpkinhead. That might be the fastest Kaled boss fight, if I'm being honest here. And I think that's exactly what he's going for.
Instant jump. Oh, fucking
instant oi.
No! Damn!
This is
8 to 6.
That was insane.
That was crazy energy for Aggie here. Wow. All right, what are you gonna do now?
I think he's still going for Pumpkinhead here because we have that complete kill 3 duo trio bosses. So I think Ain's still going for duo trio bosses here to at least have that going for him as an edge. Maybe grab that square, but he has to do something in column 1 here because if he doesn't block that, he can't go for majority. Aggie already has blocked everything, so he can go straight for majority now, or for a bingo line, whatever he wants.
Oh, he misses the second. Oh my god, this seems very, very horrible here.
Oh, very nice L2R2 actually, though. That's a lot of damage.
That was pretty good.
Very nice damage.
And the stagger. Perfect.
Yeah, I'm just gonna just go around and just hit the body. There we go. That's one double fight for Ain. He can go straight for Demi-Human Chiefs if he wants to. He could go for the Nox duo. He can go for Beast of Rumazula duo.
Yeah, these dogs at the beach right now. They're chill.
And Aggie going straight for that Somber Bellbearing too, by the way, that we were talking about before. So it's going to be another square for Aggie now. That's going to be 9 squares at the very least.
Yeah.
Also, this is a double Crystallian trio, by the way. This fight. So that's a dual fight for Aggie. So he could possibly contest the duo trio square.
Wait, but you don't have to do it, right? Or do you?
Huh?
Or you have to do it for this Somber?
You guys know what I'm saying. Double Crystallian, not trio. Shut the fuck up.
Double Crystallian trio.
No,
So
I said double
6
Crystallian. No.
6 Crystallians? He's fighting 6 of them? Does this count as kill 3 but twice? Or does it count as kill 3?
It just counts as the whole square, okay? Just this whole boss fight is one whole square. But we do have Ain going for Demi-Human Chiefs here now. Duo fight. Aggie could go straight for Pumpkinhead if you wanted to right after that.
Get some R2s
There's
out,
the stagger. Very nice.
How is the Limgrave bosses, by the way?
Huh?
Ain has Bloodhound Fang, Leonine.
Yep.
I can't remember more.
That's
Aggie, though, has the Pharmazula Beast, Bloodhound Fang, and
He's got Duelist, Bloodhound Fang, Beast of Missoula, and Grafted Scion.
Oh, Grafted Scion as well. Yeah, 4.
So he's got 4.
So 2 to 4, 4 to 2. Yeah. GG.
There we go. That is the Somber 2 Bell Bearing for Aggie now. That is 10 squares. And he also gets 2 tunnels
And
done.
a tunnel.
Because he did do the Falling Star Beast tunnel.
Guys, what's crazy now is like he just needs 3 more. And there are rushable squares now for him. He could just do 4 Limgrave bosses easy. Like, done. He's going for the memory stones. You know, get the Thops Academy key as well.
I mean, he could go for Moog.
I'm sorry, man. Like, I'm really sorry that we're not gonna see Moog.
He could.
I mean, guys, you can tell Aggie to go for Moog and he gets extra points.
Don't do that.
No, don't do that. It's wrong.
There is someone that's gonna actually do it, and then I'm just gonna be like, "Oh, you told him. You told me you could say that."
Problem if he's trusting his own chat.
What the fuck?
Right.
Oh.
We talked about it.
The last thing I need is someone giving me a hard time now. You technically said that. And here's a third fight, by the way, for Ain now going for Nox Duo.
That is then his third, right? Right?
This is his third duo trio fight. Yep.
Yeah. Or easy clap.
Oh, true. I was just mentioned, by the way, that Pumpkinhead. He also did Pumpkinhead on horseback. Aggie did in Limgrave.
Oh, Pumpkinhead, true. He has 5 already. Jeez.
And there we go. That's another square for Ain now. 10 to 7.
10 to 7. I need 6 more. Aggie 3 squares to win. And A needs to block column 1. Aggie disagrees that Scion is Limgrave. Well, he can disagree, doesn't matter.
How is it disagree? Like we've talked about this before, that Scion is Limgrave. It's right next to the castle. Is it in the rules? It doesn't have to be in the rules. It's location based. It's not rule based. I never knew that that was actually a question, but we can add it because apparently.
Someone in his chat said Fextra says it's Limgrave or it counts as Stormvale, and Fextra never lies.
Yeah, it's always been Stormvale. We've talked about this before. It's right next to Stormvale Castle. It's just on an island in next to Stormvale Castle. I don't know.
Oh, that wolf is biting him. Don't bite. No bite. Oh, one more. GG's.
It's not accessible by Stormvale. Yeah, but that doesn't matter. It doesn't, like, we count Weeping towards Limgrave as well, and that's just another subsection.
Fun fact, chat. You can argue whatever you want. It is Limgrave.
It is literally.
So shut up.
Yeah, if you look at the map, it's like right next to Stormvale Castle. He's counted Scion as a layer in previous matches. Well, not in Bingo Brawler matches. We haven't had that yet. So I think that's why it's coming up now.
Oh, getting sniped.
It is a Limgrave boss, though.
Dude, I have the most epic Skyrim music playing right now, but
Yeah?
nothing is happening again. Where was that at Radahn, man? Where was that at Command O'Neill?
Oh, well, mine's doing pretty all right. Yeah, I'll put it in the rule set. I'll put it in the rule set just so it's clear. It should definitely be Limgrave, not Liurnia. I think he's saying. I know why Aggie's saying Liurnia though. It's because you can take the teleporter from Liurnia to the Grafted Scion.
Yeah, but that the other way around, you can argue after Scion, the first thing you get into is Limgrave, right? So, and it's right next to.
Right, it's right next to Stormvale after that too.
Yeah.
But as we said, it is Limgrave. It is not Liurnia. And there is the Thops Academy key for Aggie.
Very nice. Also, one memory stone already.
Yeah, exactly, Noxy. Yeah, the Formuzula teleporter is also in Liurnia. That's so all of Formuzula is technically your Liurnia. That's not how that works. People are at least people are getting the point. I think it's clear now that it is Limgrave and not Liurnia.
No. So if I take the Chest and Limgrave to the Savior Crystal Tunnel and kill Fallen Stubbies, does it count as Limgrave because eventually I got there from Limgrave? No, it's Kaelin.
Actually, if you look at the Vector Life website, which is actually my dictionary of how to play the game, it says Stormvale and not Liurnia. So with that ipso facto, I'm right.
Ain was very disappointed when he saw Aggie just grabbing the Thops Academy key or returning the Thops Academy key because he knows, oh, Aggie already killed the wolf. Aggie is super ahead. And he knows he just needs 2 more squares. He's ahead with the memory stones.
I think the memory stones is a good pick, though, here for Ain, if I'm being honest. I think that's definitely a good square to go for. It's one of the easier squares. You have Valiant Gargoyles, you have Moog, you have Bell-Bearing Hunters. It does take a lot of time. I think Black Knife Assassins is not a bad square to go for, but the only problem for Ain is also he still has to block column 1 to actually even go for majority. He still has to do that. He has to do Bell-Bearing Hunters or Black Knife Assassins, but he has to do one of them.
Yeah. Yeah, Ain is here in a really tough spot because he needs still 6 squares. There are only 7 left, while Aggie only needs 2. It's a tough spot for Ain. It looked really, really well after that O'Neill, but unfortunately, the pre-game up to this point was in favor for Aggie with the whole Radahn's Great Rune and killing the Godskin Apostle there.
Sorry, I just had to type something out real quick.
Watch out, Aggie doing like the Bell-Bearing Hunters and the Assassin and gets a bingo majority win.
Is he? Wait, which one is this one actually? Oh, this is the Black Knife Assassin one. Yeah.
Yeah. He's doing it.
He is doing it. He is doing it.
He's doing it.
And is this Ain's 3rd memory stone? Or did he grab the one in Kaelid already? I don't know.
I don't think he grabbed that one. Damn.
Well.
Oh.
I have nothing else really to say, to be honest. We're just waiting right now.
It's 1 hour 20, guys, and
remember when you said sorry. Go ahead.
No, what?
Remember when I said at minute like 40 that Moog could be possible? You're like, dude, there's so much more on the board still. Like this board is so like open. Look at the board. It's an hour 20.
And do you see anyone going for Moog? Shut the fuck up.
Hey, you know what? Give 3 squares to Ain. We got a Moog fight. You know what I mean? That's all I'm hoping for. That's all I'm hoping for at this point in time. That's all I'm hoping for.
Dude, I'm hoping too for you, man. Okay, I want to see it too. All right.
Oh, look, he's an Altus. Is he going for Moog?
He's going definitely for Moog. Moog is right there somewhere. Nah, wait. Is he going for the assassin in front of the hero grave? Maybe.
Maybe. Yeah, that might be one he's going for. That might not be a bad pick.
And then just the
This is the first time that Ain's going to round table, by the way. Round table hold.
Oh, really? Dude, he has 1,000 runes. 100,000 runes. Damn.
Damn. It's an hour 20 in.
11-8. First time going there. That's actually crazy if you think about it. What is Aggie doing? Oh, what is Aggie doing? Huh.
Dedge?
He just killed himself. He was like, yoy. Dead. So is that what is Ain doing? Do you think he's going for the assassins now?
I mean, why not? I think it is. That would seem to be the play anyways.
I mean, I hope not for him, but yeah, I guess.
I mean, so Ain did grab the memory stones at the very least, so he's at 8. I think going for Bellbearing Hunters technically would be better.
He's getting golden woe now. Bit late for that, I feel like.
No, he already has it, I think. No, never mind. He's still there. Oh, he's not even going for it. I think he's just going straight to the catacomb. The catacomb's right here, by the way.
Why do Domo, tell me, why are the runners killing themselves by jumping to death? Is that a strat?
Maybe it's just like a non-verbal protest. I don't know.
These rules. I'm just gonna kill myself.
Graft inside a Limgrave. Yay!
Graft inside a Limgrave. Yeah, get my rules.
No, I don't know. It happens, man. It's happened to me too. I've definitely missed that jump and died trying to get the Black Knife Assassin.
Nope, not anymore. It happens so fast as well in Elden Ring. You sometimes get no damage or then you're dead. We haven't seen Margaret or Godric, right?
Yeah, we haven't seen Stormville at all.
It's really cool, actually.
It's crazy.
I like that.
Actually crazy.
Don't go for the assassins, Ain. Don't go for the assassin, my man.
No, he's definitely going for it. He's going straight for it right now.
Yeah, because he doesn't know he's clueless, Chad.
I think if he grabs this, like, it's just over.
I mean, no. It really comes down to the bell-bearing hunters and who maybe does mistakes or not.
I guess, but Ag is already in Altus. He can just grab the Altus bell-bearing hunter. I don't know. I feel like this is pretty much wraps now for Aggie. I want to say. You should get a stagger here in this Black Knife Assassin too, by the way.
There you go.
Yep. Oh my lord. That knockback.
Oh, he's stuck. He's stuck.
Excuse me, Doodle. These are actually all women. Black Knife Assassins are all women. They're not men.
Jesus, they are stuck. Whatever. You're right. I'm sorry.
You're fine. You're fine. Don't worry about it, dude. That is another square for Aggie. 12-8 now. He needs one more square to win. He could go for Bellbearing Hunters. He could go for Moog. Hypothetically speaking, he doesn't have to, but he could.
Someone tell him go for Moog and everyone will be Poke. Him.
You know, you peaked at better or Schmetter, but Moog or Poke is not gonna work, okay?
Why? Let him poke for the Moog. Oh, he's going for Limgrave boss.
Yeah, I mean, it's easier. Let's be honest. Like, why go for Bellbearing Hunters?
To be honest, like, wow.
What's the point? Is this his 8th boss? I think it's his 7th boss, right? He's got Beast of Frumazula. He's got Pumpkinhead. He's got Black Knife Assassin. He's got Bloodhound Knight. He's got Duelist. He's got a Geel. That's going to be 6. And then Scion. So this is his 7th boss.
7, yeah. Yeah.
7th boss. Okay.
Well,
There we
7.
go. 7th boss. One more
Just
boss.
do market, bro. Just do market. Literally just do market. Like, done. Bingo bongos. Schmongos dongos. Done. Oh yeah, all the knights color, yeah.
And here we go. Bellbearing Hunters for Ain, which he has to do it. Like, it's
He has to do it. He's forced to do it. That's the bad thing about it.
Yep, he has to do it because he has to block bingos.
And
This is also Limgrave boss, though, so just saying.
Yeah, but it takes so long.
He could technically do Limgrave bosses first just to block Aggie and then go for Bellbearing Hunters, but he just can't win until he gets or blocks all the bingo lines. So he could technically delay this if he wanted to.
Nice.
It wouldn't be a bad play.
Look at Aggie with that.
There we go. That should be his 8th bosses.
Congratulations! Woo! Winning by majority, and it is over 13 to 8. That
1
was
hour.
Close to a certain point, right? That was really close.
Yeah, that was, dude. I think mid game was extremely close. I think what really, I think nailed the coffin or whatever the hell you call it is Ain going for Radahn Great Rune rather than going for the 5 Kaled bosses. I think that definitely cost him some pressure. Him not blocking that column 1 caused a lot of pressure, and going for that rune activation. But let's bring in Aggie first.
All right.
Yo, welcome in, Aggie. GG's.
Yo, thank you.
I'm so sorry for cursing. I swear to God, I didn't want that. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I heard there was an incident.
Maybe.
Yeah, that O'Neal incident was something. But hey,
Did you see that? He just skipped the wind up. He just smacked. He was screwed up.
it happens. It happens, man. How do you feel overall about this match? By the way, there were some very close points.
I think it was a great match. I thought it was super back and forth. I felt like I probably sniped Ain a few times, and he blocked me a few times as well. I think it was a really good one.
Yeah, no, I think there's some very nice back and forth. I think the early game was definitely in your favor, but then like Ain grabbed a lot of squares. They like put a lot of pressure on you as well. The Evergels and Wormface was really nice. The question I have is, were you looking for any specific lines, or were we just going straight for just majority, just trying to grab all the early squares just to create pressure?
Yeah, so at the very start, I was just grabbing as many early squares as possible, just because there were so many super fast ones.
Mm-hmm.
That way you're set up for, like, you know, as many lines as possible when you've already blocked, like, half the board from being bingoed. So I don't see any reason not to do that.
Yeah. No, for sure. Did you, by chance, ever consider Altus at all as or the diagonal that Ain was going for as a win condition before Leonine Misbegotten?
I was considering it for a little bit, yeah. And then Ain marked the deck this, and I said, okay, well, I'm definitely not going to be able to get Wormface before him then, right?
Yeah.
So at that point, then I went into block mode, and I was like, well, okay, crap, I probably can't also get Apostle before him unless I do the Dragon Barrel one, so that's what I did. And luckily it worked out.
Yeah, that definitely worked out hugely in your favor because of that whole Radahn's Great Rune, to be honest. That was a huge benefit, is going for that Godskin Apostle in Dragon Barrel, because that Grace actually saved that that square for you. If you didn't have that Grace there,
yeah,
like Ain would have beaten
did.
you. Yeah. So that was a very. I'm assuming that was just more of a luck thing that you went for that one. That just beneficially, the Radahn Great Rune was in the same tower as the Apostle. If we were just like going for the block on the Godskin at the very least.
Yeah, I definitely wasn't thinking about that when I was on my way to Apostle. As I was grabbing the Grace, I was like, oh, this will actually work out really well for Radon if it comes to that. So,
Yeah.
And then it did. So.
Very, very nice. Zoodle, do you have any questions?
No, I'm good.
Okay, okay. I was throwing you a bone.
Thanks, Zoodle.
Let's bring in Ain here.
I got you, bro. Like, hey, to be honest though, that you lost on Neil made the whole thing so interesting. Because
Yeah, I
if
agree,
you
I
had
agree.
gotten on Neil, the row 1 would have been like you would have bingo win there.
Yeah, it would have been done.
Mhm.
Yeah, I 100% agree. That O'Neal would have technically solidified row 1 for you because Ain had no real advantages on Somberstone Bell Bearings or Radon Great Rune, so you were like in a really good position to just claim row 1 for yourself. So, but it was
Right,
definitely
yeah, that
nice.
was fine.
It was definitely nice. Let me bring in Ain too, real quick. Yo, welcome in, Ain. GG's, man.
Jeez.
Yo, what's up?
How do you feel overall about the match, Ain?
Okay, you know, GG Saki.
GG's,
Played, oh, yo, what's up? GG's, dude.
It was a lot of close squares, to be honest. Like, it definitely came down to the wire with the whole Radon Great Rune restoration and the 5 bosses in Kaled, because both of you, when you went for Radon, that was your 4th boss in Kaled for both of you. And the only reason that Aggie actually even got the Restore Radon's Great Rune was because he had the Grace from the Godskin Apostle square beforehand. The question was, for me anyways, is why'd you prioritize the Radon Great Rune over 5 bosses? I don't know if you had any like specific thought process behind that or not.
Well, I mean, I just had to catch up at that point, and just going for 1 square doesn't really do a whole lot for me, so I just wanted to go for 2. Yeah, no, that's pretty much it. Yeah.
That's fair. I got you. Did you have the diagonal in mind from the very beginning?
Oh, you meant? Oh, I'm sorry. You meant like why I went to restore the rune before?
Yeah.
Well, how was I supposed to know that he would kill Radon the exact same?
Oh no, yeah, no, I definitely didn't think that you would assume that he'd be doing the same thing, but more or less.
Yeah, no, that was my. No, I was saying because so I was hoping that he just was behind me at doing Radon or something, you know. So.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess the reason why I was asking is because if you would have actually gotten or prioritized the 5 bosses in Kaled Square, you would have blocked every single bingo for Aggie as well, so it would have been a race to majority. And then prioritizing Radon's Great Rune, obviously, it sadly didn't work out in that way, like, so you gave up
even
majority
even if I block that bingo, if he just like picks off like another like 1 or 2 easy squares, he just gets majority. So I have to like catch up to him at that point, right?
Yeah.
True.
So it's like, I either lose there or I lose a little bit later at that point. So. Yeah,
no, for sure, understandable. Did you see the diagonal from the very beginning? Was that something in your plans from the very beginning with the whole top left to bottom right?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I obviously fucked up at like Scion, and then like I tried to contest the consumables only because I was like sure that he would do it.
Yeah.
But then after I lost that one, I thought I would do the diagonal because I was thinking he would try to snipe my the 4 Everjails instead of going for the Apostle. Because if he tried to snipe the 4 Everjails, then I was pretty sure that I could have like gotten Apostle before him at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly why I didn't do that.
Yeah.
I figured that would be the more obvious plan.
Yeah. But.
Gotcha. Fair enough. If it came down, by the way, to Moog on this board, both of you were very well prepped technically for that square. How would you guys feel with your current? What?
Oh, I'm sorry. Dude, Aggie, my Knight's Cavalry fell down the bridge and he lived, dude.
Oh, no. Wait, was that your 5th Kaled or no?
No, but I spent like fucking 4 minutes there or something trying to get him to like fucking
okay, yeah,
die.
that's bad.
Miserable.
First he didn't want to jump down, and then he finally jumped down, and then he did.
And then he fucking lives, dude. I don't even know what happened. He was just like riding down, like.
That's rough.
Yeah.
I got lucky. I did that as my 5th, and he jumped off first try.
Yeah. Yeah, no, sorry, Domo. I think, yeah, I'm pretty comfortable with Moog, so I think it would have been fine either way.
Yeah, no, I guess I was more or less curious. Would you guys have gone for more upgrades for Moog? Or I mean, I know Aggie was at +6, so he probably would have been fine in that case.
Yeah, I would have just stayed there.
But you know, and
think I
for
could've-
Ain, would you stick with the +4, or would you try and like go for that +5 that you grabbed at Radon, then maybe grab a 6 as well, just to make it a little bit easier, or would you be fine with just the +5 too?
Nah, just go for the +5. I don't really, yeah, I don't really need too much damage for that fight. Like the +6, I feel like is just, I mean, if I had a +6, sure, but getting one's probably not worth it.
Fair, super fair. All right. Well, GG's to both of you guys. Great game. It was very, very fun to watch, and thanks for playing today, and good luck to you guys next week.
Yep.
Yep.
Thank you.
All right, no problem.
Bye,
Thank you.
guys.
GG's, guys.
Kisses.